Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of F1 Talk. We missed you. We missed you.
I mean, even though we have seen each other in live, still.
Yes. No, but we missed you, the people here, man. If you guys haven't been tuning into our lives, please hit the subscribe button, hit all notifications.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell. We are doing lives after every race now, immediately after the race, to kind of do a race reaction, talk with you guys, the public, and get your perspective on what you saw. And speaking of,
and
Bahrain,
overall, just having fun, chatting with you guys.
Yeah. Definitely having fun. But this past weekend was Bahrain, and, you know, let's just give a summation of our thoughts real quick. What was your takeaway from Bahrain, man?
Mercedes sucks. Aston Martin is good. Surprise. Mm-hmm. And Alonso is definitely still got it. Ferrari, as usual, breakdown in the middle of the race.
Yep.
Red Bull, it's on the other planet. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, man. No, I think you said it right. Like, Red Bull somehow still has the formula right and are running away from everybody. Max Verstappen was 12 seconds ahead of Sergio Perez, you know. Aston Martin was the big shocker. Alonso proving that he is still one of the GOATs, you know.
It's fun to watch him. It's fun to watch him race against Hamilton.
Yeah. You know, getting himself a podium in P3, you know. Carlos Sainz still holding it down for Ferrari with their ridiculous, I can't believe that they're already into the second year of this program and they're still having reliability issues, you know, and Mercedes really struggling to get a fifth place win, man. Like,
if not Charles Leclerc's DNF,
they would have been in sixth.
Yeah.
Just shameful, outright shameful, man. Mercedes, like, you guys were so much more confident after preseason testing. You know, you guys should have just shut up. Like, really, I hate to say it.
Just put the silver color on the car, man. Just put it back on the car.
Yeah, the black is definitely not a black car.
Yeah, the black doesn't suit the car. Just put it back.
No, and I was really shocked by the lack of performance.
I was really shocked by the lack of downforce the car has.
Yeah,
and if you look at Aston Martin, half of the car is from Mercedes.
Yeah. I mean, they're power units from Mercedes,
and then they are even using Mercedes wind tunnel.
Yeah.
And somehow they are faster. They designed a better package than Mercedes.
This is absolutely crazy. To go from the position that Aston Martin was last season to now being fighting for podiums is absolutely nuts. And if I'm confident that, you know, had he had a better start and even better quality position, you know, Alonso could have been duking it out with Perez in all reality for a P2.
Yeah.
Like, he scooted right past Mercedes and Ferrari to get into that P3 position, you know? So, I don't know, man. Like,
It's like that Aston Martin, it's like the black Mercedes, and the black Mercedes is more like Aston Martin last year.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, man. Like, and I feel bad, like, bagging on Mercedes because I love them as a team, but they are not performing like the Mercedes of 2021 and before.
they need to, I hate to say it, they need to, suck their ball up.
No, you're completely right. It's really shocking. Like I there's no other way of putting it. It's really shocking the lack of performance after having the entire off season to refine the package.
It's very unusual for both of the drivers of Mercedes complain about the car's performance all at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a lot of problem with if both of the drivers are complaining about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know, man. Like everybody has been saying, "Oh, it's not the zero pod. It's not the zero pod," but it's the only fundamental difference between Mercedes and the rest of the grid.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If they are gonna abandon the zero pod design and then go to a conventional route, they are at least a year behind the rival.
Exactly.
Yeah, and by having the budget cap, I don't think they are gonna do it because reintroduce new designs, new concept costs money. And even though you spend that much money, I don't think they're gonna catch the other guys because they have been on the route of doing different side pod for the past years now.
Yeah.
So they are stuck. They are stuck in the current concept, the current design philosophy, just like last year.
I really hope they figure it out. I hope they really take the time. I think part of the problem is downforce. Hamilton was complaining about the car sliding all over the place, not getting the grip he needed.
Yeah, and then tire degradation is so bad.
Yeah, but then also it feels like they're not getting the performance out of the engine.
Yeah,
which is crazy because you look at Aston. They're using the same power unit, and they're a rocket ship.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, I have no doubt that the Mercedes is gonna fix things, but I just don't know how long it's gonna take. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see the same pace as last year, where they fixed their car in the last stage of the World Championship series, or are they gonna fix it earlier so they can fight for the podium? But I doubt it.
I really don't want to wait until like
Brazil
Spain.
Again. Yeah.
No, I don't want to wait till Spain or Silverstone even before we have a competitive vehicle in Mercedes.
Or even after summer break.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like that's just terrifying, realistically speaking.
Yep. But I mean, Mercedes, they're gonna fix things for sure. Just don't know how long it's gonna take. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, geez. We do have a longer season this season, and there's ample opportunity, but man, like to lose points like this so early on,
and to lose against your customer team, it's crazy.
Right, like it's unheard of, basically.
Yeah.
Imagine Red Bull losing out to Alpine years ago.
AlphaTauri,
2021.
And AlphaTauri, even.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not heard of, So I don't know, man. But that brings us to an interesting point. Is the absolute performance that Aston Martin has been able to extract from their platform. It's gotten the usual rabble-rousers talking, man. Like, who else other than Red Bull already is talking smack, man?
You guessed it. Of course, Helmut Marko.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Helmut, I can't keep my mouth shut ever, Marko, you know, came out and said, you know, if you compare the cars, you can see that the Aston Martin is most similar to the Red Bull. That certainly has its reasons. It wasn't just Dan Follows who went to Aston Martin, but also a few other people, and obviously they have good memory, suggesting that Aston Martin copied Red Bull's homework, which is like, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
Here's the thing. We know that there's exchange between all of the teams. People leave jobs at this team, they go and work for another team, and they bring their experience and they bring their perspective that they gain from working with those teams with them. What do you expect?
That's where the resume is. That's what the resume do.
Exactly. Like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, it's like, okay, I go to this certain company and then I design something, and then the company says, "Oh, you can't design this because we have seen this was used in this similar material was used in a different company." It's like, come on, it's all the same.
No, like, really, let's put it in this context. If Helmut Marko were to suddenly go work for Mercedes, right, he's going to pull on his experience of the Red Bull way of doing things over at the Mercedes team. He's not going to completely reinvent his entire methodology.
Even, I was thinking, let's put it in this context, even if Hamilton go to Red Bull, or go to other team, and then he wins the championship, and then people, he's copying us.
Right.
What the hell?
It's just silly. It's
stupid.
Absolutely silly. And really to like get out in the press and claim it, like he is trying to suggest espionage, essentially.
Yeah.
Without saying like, oh, they committed espionage. Oh, they just have good memories. Like, bro, like you're making a pretty bold claim against this other team instead of just acknowledging that, hey, you may not be getting 1-2s all season. You know?
Yeah.
Like, realistically.
Herbert Marko, you hear me out. Just shut up, man. Just shut up and do your homework.
Yeah, dude. He just needs to focus on doing Red Bull. You know, and that's it. Like,
your Red Bull has Max and Sergio Perez's issue to deal with. So
and
just
that's
put
the
it that
funny
way.
Thing.
Yeah,
that's the funny thing, because even you can see that his influence and this sort of dialogue has been happening at Red Bull, because Sergio Perez after the race even commented, "It's nice to see 3 Red Bull cars on the podium."
Yeah.
Which is a surprise little snide comment from Sergio Perez.
Usually Checo doesn't speak like that.
Not in my experience. Maybe I never noticed it before, but like this was a fresh one right out of the side of his mouth, man. Like
the Seth Roll itself has invaded the Red Bull.
Yeah, man. And like, you know, Perez said that like all of them are Red Bull drivers. So he clearly believes that, you know, even as a joke, there's always like some element of truth behind it. That
it's not a total joke. You got to have that mindset to bring out this kind of joke.
Exactly. You know, but man, I don't know. It's
like,
frustrating to see that the crap talking has already begun.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's not. Of course, Red Bull, Aston Martin has influence by other teams, especially Red Bull. Of course, they are the top team in the current stage of the championship. But but you can still see other teams are going on the same route. Why did you only give a shit on Aston Martin? Because Aston Martin, it's threatened them.
It's a clear and present threat. And as we've stated before in our previous videos, they are too cowardly to go after Ferrari.
Yep.
Even though Ferrari has been right up there, up their butt all last season, they treat Ferrari with respect.
They don't say any stupid things about them.
No. They never did. They had all last season to talk crap about Ferrari. But they never did. Not once.
Yeah, not once. But they talk shit on Mercedes, even though Mercedes is not up there with them.
Exactly.
To compete.
Exactly.
Come on, Red Bull.
It's so transparent, I don't understand how other people don't see this,
This is getting very tiresome.
Yeah.
Because it's just Red Bull being Red Bull. If they don't have all this mouse chit chat, I will probably kind of respect Red Bull's decision.
Of course, a lot more.
Yeah, but because you have Helmut Marko doing all this chit, then
Helmut Marko, Christian Horner, and now they're getting Sergio Perez into it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Even Verstappen doesn't talk this much trash.
Even Verstappen respect a lot of the drivers and a lot of the teams nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not when they're on the track.
Yeah. But after, we're talking about afterwards, after the race. Yeah.
No, it's really, really funny, and I agree with you. Maybe if Red Bull kept their mouth shut and focused on the racing, why when anybody sniffs their rear, do they have to, every time? It's if you've ever seen a dog at a dog park and another dog kind of creeps up to kind of ooh, who are you? What's going on? And then it gets freaked out and it spins around.
That's Red Bull. That's Helmut Marko.
And Christian Horner. Don't leave him out of it.
Yep, both of them. That's the whole Red Bull team, man.
Yeah, dude. Every single time. It's
getting tired. It's getting very tired.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been dealing with this for at minimum the last 4 years. Come on.
Yeah.
If not longer, It's just my memory is not so good for all of the past, details. But I tell you what, guys, we're going to leave it there. I think that's a good kind of perspective on the start of the season. Aston Martin, the big surprise. Mercedes needs to do a lot of work.
One more thing.
What do you got?
If Mercedes change it to a conventional sidepod, are they going to get shit on by Red Bull because it's good to see full Red Bull car on the podium?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That would be something that Red Bull would say. 110%.
Yeah.
110%. But we'll see. Maybe in 2024. If Mercedes goes back to the regular side pod. But,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, but I will say Mercedes really does have some work ahead of them to get up to speed, because Mercedes in the midfield is just a sad thing. It's
really hard to imagine that they're in the midfield, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's reality. So they need to suck their ball up and just keep on pushing and just extract more performance, and let us see the 15 to 30 horsepower gain on the car. Where is it?
Yeah.
We haven't seen it. Yeah.
Because it's definitely not there right now.
It's not. Yep, it's not there. So that's it. I guess that's it for today.
Yeah, man. thank you again for tuning in. Please, again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the video. And we will see you live after Saudi Arabia. For those
Which is
of you
2
guys who don't know, that's going to be coming up on the 17th to the 19th of March. We usually just do a live after the race, but if you'd like to hear our perspective or our kind of guesses on where things are going to go after quali, let us know down in the comments below.
We'll even do more live if you guys want it.
Absolutely. We love chatting with you guys. It's a lot of fun. So, thank you, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.